morning everyone, I hope you're all well. Today is Thursday the 18th of March and I know that for a fact because it's Becky's birthday. I wish I could be in Germany and I wish I could celebrate with her, but alas, I am far away. Yeah, I've got some more tiny Sunshine Shop earrings in. We've got Sakura in today, which is super cute, boop. And I'm going double knitwear. We've got a So Faded jumper on, and then my Fluff Nugget in its beautiful completed glory with the sparkly buttons. Oh, I've even got blue nails. How coordinated of me. Yeah, because the pattern for the Fluff Nugget went live yesterday. 2 days ago for you. So, if you want to knit yourself one of these beautiful cardigans, yes, please head on over to Soprano Knits on Instagram and click the link in her bio to see if to buy it in either via PayHip or Ravelry, whichever your heart desires. Both are available with the poofy sleeve. I love it. I wore it all day yesterday. I'm gonna wear it all day today. So today is a stitch marker making day. I have had a few people email me about sweaters quantities. Thank you very much. So I need to send invoices to them. And yeah, I was talking to some other fellow dyers yesterday and they do their sweaters quantities with having a special dye to order section. So I might have to look into that because the dye to order would only be for sweaters quantities, so there would obviously have to be a minimum quantity of 3, I think. I'll have a think about it. But yeah, so I've got a couple of invoices to send out. I need to work out some more advent things because yeah, I think I'm getting close to finalizing prices. Well, I think I've finalized the price of the advent calendar. I need to work out what date I want to release it on, which means I need to do my finances. And I need to work out postage because that's changing soon. So I need to look at that for my shop as well as for advent calendars. So, busy old day of it really. It is currently 9:10. I was gonna get up at 6:30 this morning and go for a walk, but my alarm went off at 6:30 and I was just nice, having a nice time snuggled in bed, being, you know, awake. And then I spent way too much time making my face look like this. I've gone heavy on the eyeliner today. One of my old videos popped up. I think it was for my crochet choker. And I clicked on it just out of curiosity. And yeah, I look very different. Not very different. It was a good few years ago. And I was a good few pounds lighter. But I had makeup like this on. And I was like, oh, I actually really like that look. So yesterday I bought some eyeliner, some pencil eyeliner, and we've gone for it. 3 minutes of intro. How exciting. So I'm going to do some bead weaving, get started doing that, and then yeah, I will see you in a little bit probably. So I just went and put the kettle on without even thinking. So let's go make a cup of tea. Yeah, let's do that before anything else, because apparently I needed one because my body autonomously took me to the kettle. That black shape up there is the black and white cat that likes to hang out on our roof. I'm pretty sure that's the cat. I've also found that there's another shed similar to this one, a couple of gardens down, that cats also like to gather on. How rude. Did they not know that this is the official cat watch zone? Apparently not, but there is a cat. I'm pretty sure it's a cat. So I am currently beading some tiny cows. Tiny cows. Because I didn't end up doing much bead weaving yesterday for some reason. I don't know. Life got ahead of me somehow. Mario was off, and that skews everything always. But last night, yesterday I knit essentially the foot of the sock, and I'm now onto the toe. So I need to do that this evening. But I was thinking about my next cast on. Now I have finished my Fluff Nugget. Oh, it's so delightful. You should knit one. Not just because Becky's my BFF, but also because it's amazing. And I love it. Anyway, I posted some pictures on my Ravelry project page if you're interested. Because I did test knit it and, oh, excuse me. Big stretch. Obviously, the more projects that are on Ravelry, the more people can see how it fits people of different sizes and shapes, and it helps people make the decision as to whether this garment is for them or not. I think it's for everyone. But anyway, that's not why I was here. Yeah, so I was thinking about my next thing I want to knit, and I have a few sweaters quantities of yarn upstairs actually, but one in particular I bought for my birthday like 2 years ago as a birthday gift to myself by Down Sheepy Lane, the lovely Deb, and I can't remember what the colourway is called, but I'm sure I will show you later because I'm pretty sure I'm going to cast it on today. So I was looking for some 4-ply jumper patterns, and a lot of people obviously recommend like the flax jumpers. Flax light for 4-ply. I have knit that for various babies that have existed in my circle, but I don't know if I want to knit that one. But I have knit 2 of these So Faded jumpers. So Faded. You can't really see it fade. And I really enjoy how they, well, I've technically almost knit 3, but then I didn't really like how it was knitting up, so then stopped. I really like how they fit me. I find them very comfortable. I do 3/4 length sleeves, which makes them very wearable for me, and I just think they're quite a good shape for me. So what I'm considering doing is knitting myself a another So Faded. This will be my 4th, even though one got frogged, so it's my 3rd, and just make it all one colour. Yeah, because like I really like the pavement sweater. I think it's really nice. It's a really good shape, but it's not size inclusive, so I don't want to knit it. I don't want to be all holier than thou because that's not my intention. But I went through a lot of my favourites and like unfavorited the ones that aren't size inclusive, because I don't want to, on my platform that I have built, knit or crochet things that aren't accessible to everyone. So yeah, I need to double check that patterns are available off of Ravelry, and I need to double check that they're size inclusive. I forgot the point I was making. Yeah, I need to double check that they're actually size inclusive, because yeah, I don't want to knit and essentially promote things, which is kind of what I'm doing even if I'm not like actively promoting it, patterns and designers who don't want to include everyone in their knitwear, you know, which is a shame that they don't want to do that, because there are some really pretty patterns out there, and yeah, it limits. It's unbelievable how few patterns are size inclusive. I had no idea how few were, which just goes to show my ignorance. But hey, the other good thing is that I've already got the So Faded pattern, because like I say, I've already knit and finished 2 of them. So it means that I don't need to buy the pattern for it. Just means I need to knit it, which is also nice. And yeah, so I might do that and like try and get through a bit of stash. I also have yarn that Caroline of Dunderknit gifted to me when we went to Unravel, because she is the most generous woman alive. And also I miss you quite a lot, Caroline. I don't know if you watch these. But yeah, it's 4 skeins of 4-ply and then 4 skeins of mohair. It's ridiculous that she gifted it to me. Anyway, it was going to become a no frills jet sweater, but that's not size inclusive either. So I'm not going to cast on a no frills. What about no frills? But Tristan of Dragon Horde Yarn recently came out with the Salem sweater, and my friend Selena of Through the Wardrobe Yarn Co. knit one as a test knit, and it looks fantastic on her. So I'm thinking I might knit myself one of those. It's just like a nice oversized comfy thing. Yeah, though it's not going to be ideal for the seasons that I'm going into, because hopefully spring is coming, but who knows. I'm really pretty chilly today, hence the double knitwear. And yeah, but I also think I want to knit that, and yeah, just try and get through a bit of stash. Yeah, but I think I'm going to cast on a So Faded first, because then I can wear it, because I don't think I'm going to want to be wearing mohair for too much longer. She says sitting in mohair. It's why I'm wearing it, making the most of it. Although saying that, I thought that this would be unbearably warm, but you know what? It isn't. It's just like quite a nice warm, but it's not like super warm. And because it's so light and airy, I think it might even be, maybe not. I was gonna say, finish your thought, Hannah, finish your thought. I was gonna say this would be quite a nice cardigan thrown on like a chilly summer evening, because it's quite light still, but it's a little bit warm. I don't know, I love it. I love it. But yeah, words. Yes, the Salem sweater, and it's really nice because it's like I want to say it's kind of like a swan show, but I don't think it is. It's a very boxy shape. It's a lot of knitting, and then it's got a cable design down the sleeve, which is nice. And yeah, I haven't knit one of Tristan's jumper patterns in a long time, so yeah. I mean, I've only knit one of them actually. I test knit her Find My Way sweater, which was her first sweater design, and yeah, that was a good knit. I enjoyed that. But yeah, I think I might knit a Salem sweater. I messaged her when she was calling out for testers, and I was like, oh, I think I actually have the yarn for this. And then I didn't want to commit to a test knit because I didn't think that I'd have the time to knit it. And then I committed to test knitting the Fluff Nugget, but yeah, the Fluff Nugget was pretty quick to knit. I just had to, you know, dye up my own yarn. Worth it. Oh, beautiful. Anyway, yes. So I think that is what I'm going to be working on next. I might cast on the So Faded today, and yeah, because I was going to, so I have some mohair left from my wedding shawl. I knit the shawl for an art lover for my wedding, and it's knit out of a Kid Silk mohair by Rowan, and I didn't get gauge, I didn't swatch, so I have yarn left over, like a fair amount. I mean, I'd have to buy more for a jumper, but I have a fair amount of yarn left over, and I was going to use that with the yarn that I was going to use for my next So Faded, and knit something with it, but I don't think I am now. I think I just kind of want to knit it as is, because yeah, I was thinking that could be a no frills as well, if not, but I think I'm just going to knit it. I have a knot in my thread. We are not amused. Yeah, so I think that's what it's going to be, just like a single colour. And then the So Faded, for those that don't know, has like this gartery, is it garter? Yeah, this gartery bit here, and I don't think that I'd include that. I'd just knit it as a stocking stitch, essentially a raglan, basically. That is what I would probably knit it as. Just use it for the numbers and the shape. because yeah. I also really like Andrea Marie's, I don't know if it's new, but I've only just seen it. It's a cable cardigan. I'm going to look up what it's called. Not new, came out in January. The Winter's Beach Cardi. And it's just like a DK weight cable cardigan. So I really like that. I try not to, not for any reason other than, you know, there's loads of designers out there, but I try not to knit too many patterns by like really popular designers that a lot of people knit from, because I want to showcase smaller designers as well. But that cardigan's really pretty, so I might have to go for it. Dye up some yarn for it. But yeah. Whoop. There we go. Finally untangled it. Okay, I'm gonna get on with beading this, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit. I was making my lunch and I looked outside and there was a cat on the roof. Cat watch. So yeah, I had to run and get you because cat watch. I'm committed to the bit. It's being quite a productive beading day so far, which is good. It's always nice. But yeah, I need to go and find the beads that I need. Oh, I need these ones. I got, oh no, this is from where I spilled my tea. Oops. I bought these beads, which are super pretty. They're called Picasso effect. It's like turquoise blue Picasso. And they're kind of flecked. I thought it might be cool. A cool effect. I could do a wizard with these, I suppose. I also got a different colour, a dark red as well. I'm out of focus, I know. Is it these ones? Yeah. Like a dark red. Sort of, yeah. Fleck effect, if you will. But yeah, maybe I'll do these for the wizard's robe. I was going to just do the sparkly ones that I always do, but these are fun. I could also do these, which are pretty as well. What can I say? I have a lot of beads in my stash. Yeah, so the beads that I use, for those who care, are glass beads. They are very small. If you haven't got one of my stitch markers before. I'll see if I can make it focus. I don't know if I'll be able to. Okay, so that's the bead in front of my finger. That was a bad colour choice. Let me try another one. Doop. They're very small. And yeah, so the way that I make them is I grab some thread. I use beading thread. It's not normal sewing thread. It's much stronger. So you can snap normal beading thread with your hands. I have not yet ever been able to successfully break this without scissors. I've tried it a few times and it really hurts. So it's beading thread, so it's much stronger. And then I sew the beads together one by one to make up the shape, which is cool. I do 2 types of stitches. I do 3 actually. I do brick stitch for the most part. I'd say the majority of my stitch markers are brick stitch. I do peyote stitch, which looks like brick stitch but is done differently and can be a bit quicker. And I also do square stitch, which is when the beads, so in brick stitch the beads kind of offset on each row, whereas in square stitch they're all in a line. They sit square on top of each other. And that one I can do a tiny bit quicker because every other row I can do 2 beads instead of just 1. But yeah, brick stitch is the one that I have the most designs for, and it's the one that I just prefer to do. And yeah, so I don't know if that's interesting to anyone. But yeah, I'm gonna bead some wizards and my tummy is being very gurgly. I don't know why. I guess I'm just digesting my lunch maybe, even though I ate it like an hour and a half ago. So I'm currently beading tiny wizards and I stuck with the iridescent purpley colour because it's super cute. Oh, excuse me, tea gurgles. I just got a notification through that Mario bought something at Aldi, so I imagine he's on his way home. That's exciting. He started very early this morning, so I definitely expected him home by now, but hey, it's busy all the time at that bakery, so I guess it's a good thing. But yeah, he's a hard worker. Pretty sure he works much harder than I do, but hey, it's not a competition. Yeah, I'm still just bead weaving. Like, I have nothing to update you on. I've made myself a cup of Yorkshire tea biscuit brew. I love this mug so much. Yes. And yeah, I love that I painted my nails blue yesterday, and I'm visioning blue today, and so I just match. I should have worn my blue earrings that I have, but I thought these were quite a nice pop of colour. I'm sorry, that was most unpleasant. I did not mean to do the slurping. The nail varnish I am wearing is Prism Polish in Dandelion Clock. Because, yeah, support small businesses. I love indie nail varnish. But yeah, I'm honestly just bead weaving. I'm hoping to make 10 wizards today. That is very optimistic because wizards take me quite a long time to make. Like cows take me quite a long time to make. I'd already made 1, so I've made 9 today. But yeah, so far I've only got 4 different kinds of stitch marker for sale, so I need to get a bit of a wriggle on. I need to have a delve through my patterns that I have and see if there's either anything that I haven't done for a long time or anything new. I haven't done unicorns in so long, and they used to be my staple, so I don't know whether to bring back some colours of unicorns and pop them in the shop. See if anyone's interested in them. I don't know. Because yeah, I used to do loads of unicorns and people loved them, but I just haven't done them in a really long time because people stopped requesting them. So maybe I need to bring them back. Maybe that's what I need to do. Do some this weekend. This evening's plan, finish the sock and cast on a new jumper, hopefully. I might be video chatting with some friends, so I might not be able to start the new jumper, but I'd love to at least cake the yarn up for it, and I should cast on my other birthday cake sock, so I have that to knit whilst I'm chatting with them. But yeah, should be nice. Should be nice chatting to them again, but I can't remember if it's this week or next week, so we shall see. I'll have a look at the chat. Bead weaving. It always happens when Mario comes home, because then he just interrupts my flow of like what I'm watching and blah blah blah, and then I get up and I greet him, and then there's someone else in the house, and so I've sent off the invoices that I need to. Yeah, I'm currently knitting the toe of Mario's sock, hoping to finish that today. And maybe I'll go up and twist up some yarn for this jumper that I want to cast on. Get a bit excited about it. It's very cold in this house. I might have to put Manuel on. It's gone very chilly. My nails have gone blue. But yes, so I'm up in the office, as you can see. I think I want to paint it, or at least paint some of it. At least maybe this here. I don't know, I'm thinking like a turquoisey green colour. I think it'll be fun. And I really, 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 really desperately want to sort and tidy it and like maybe rearrange. Do something that makes it work better for me. Actually put my grid wall up and hang yarn on it and whatnot. Yeah, because it's kind of just, it's just a mess at the minute. And it's just a pile of boxes, let's be honest. Anyway, so I'm up here. Oof. Oh, I'm old. So let's try and hold this better. There we go. Now I've explained the mess, it's okay. So I'm thinking out of this yarn, which is called Faded Woods, Down Sheepy Lane. I have 3 skeins of it. And the other one. I'm going to knit my So Faded just in one colour, and this is on her BFL bamboo base, which is 80% blue face Leicester, 20% bamboo, 400 meters per 100 grams. So I think that should be nice. And then what I was going to knit the Salem sweater out of is Skein Queen Violet Gin. This is her 80% superwash merino, 20% silk base. I'm going to kneel because I'm being wobbly. Ooh, there we go. And then this is Vintage Lilac. Are they the same colour? No. Violet Gin, Vintage Lilac. On her 72% kid mohair, 28% silk. And like, yeah, I think a Salem sweater out of that will be really nice. Because I have 4 each of those, which is a bit more. And basically, I just want to get a bit of my stash down. And then I might try and de-stash some. I have a bag for de-stash. I think I might just start like either knitting up some baby knits or just de-stashing some. But to start with, I'm going to cast this on. So I might twist that up now while I'm up here, because why not? Sure, I bought this yarn in September 2019 as like a birthday present to myself, so I'm glad I'm finally knitting it up. It's only taken a year and a half for me to cake it up, so I just think it's going to be very wearable. It's super pretty. It's got like greens and reds, and yeah, obviously you're going to alternate skeins like you should do if you're knitting with indie dyed yarn. And yeah, I'm excited to cast it on. I think it'll be nice. So I have just finished Maria's second sock, but I'm going to be, he cannot wear them yet because I need to save them for the podcast. Oh, the joys. And I have just cast on the next sock of my rainbow cake socks. Obviously that's not the one I've just cast on. This is the one that I've just cast on. In preparation for me chatting to my friends in about half an hour or so. So I'm going to round this off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to subscribe. It would be nice to have you join the party here in the Corner of Craft. We'd love to have you join. Yeah, I'm currently posting 3 videos a week. And every other week I'm uploading a knitting and crochet video podcast. So it would be nice to have you stick around if you want to. Sorry, my knee slipped. Feel free to turn on notifications as well so you can be notified on your devices whenever I post a video. It's the little bell next to the subscribe button if you're interested. If you'd like to follow me on social media, links can all be found in the description box below, along with any other information that I think you might need. And comment of the day, the vloggy check-in. We love to see it. Let me know what you're getting up to. What are you doing? How are you doing? you know, let's chat, vloggy check-in. And yeah, I think that's everything. So thank you so much for watching. It's been a delight spending the day with you, and I will see you very soon in Monday's video. Bye. Just hit my glasses, that was ridiculous.